Today is August 30th, 2023, and I'm recording this to share a dream I had last night. I can't remember all the details, but I'll share the details that I can remember, and then afterwards I will share the interpretation that Prophetess Felicia Crawford gave. And even though I was the main person, the main character in the dream, I believe this dream referred to numerous of individuals that are in the body. So here is my dream. I was in high school. It kind of reminded me of one of the high schools I went to in Florence, South Carolina. I was playing basketball for the team. In the beginning of the dream, my family had relocated into the territory where this high school is. And the team had already had tryouts for the basketball team that year. And I was moving into the territory after the deadline for the tryouts. So my mother in the dream had approached the head coach and was trying to persuade the head coach to allow me to try out for the team. And at first the head coach was reluctant to do so because the deadline for tryouts had already passed. But my mother was able to persuade her to let me try out, that she would not be disappointed. And so eventually the coach gave in. So I show up to try out for the team and made the team. Now in an actual game situation, this is a game we're playing as a team. I don't really see all the other players on the court. I really only see myself and the team that we're playing against. I can see each of those players. And as we were playing, one of the weird things that was taking place is 1 minute we're playing one team, and in the mix of all the action that was going on, it would switch to another team. And it would do this throughout this game. You're playing, for instance, Hartsville High School, and then it would switch to Socrates High School, and then it would switch to some other team. So you're never in the one game playing the same team. The players was just their jersey, and the player you're playing against was just switch right before your eyes. Now, throughout the whole game, I'm always playing defense. Whether we're on the end where offensive player team is on their offensive end, or if we are on our end where we would normally score points. I'm constantly on defense. And as I'm playing defense, I can visually see, of course, the player in front of me, also transforming or disappearing and reappearing. Like one moment I was playing against a black girl, and then the next moment I was playing against a white girl. All this, again, is transforming before me and all the players. And then the dream went from the action fade to black. And then when it faded back in, I see myself and another person, I can't make out who the other person is, coming out of this building. And there's some stairs in front of us that we need to walk down to the lower level. At the bottom lower level is this huge crowd, and they're yelling and cheering and celebrating, it looks like. And then when I finally can see myself and the other person with me, still I can't make out who's the other person with me, we're smiling and kind of waving at everyone. And that's when I noticed we're wearing a cap and gown, what they typically wear at a graduation. And then my dream ends.
Because it's not done yet. for what they're devising, the wicked schemes and the plans, there's a turnaround. It has been set in motion and nothing is going to stop it, because this era belongs to God through his people to achieve his purpose. So the turnaround is not even for our sakes. It's for his name's sake. This turnaround will be so marvelous that people can't help but to say, look at what the Lord has done. And them trying to destroy God's anointed, they themselves will be destroyed by the anointing. Because there's much to do. There's much still to do. The harvest is plenty. It's plentiful. It's plentiful. And God needs laborers in his field, and he needs the laborers to be able to freely go into the field to bring in his harvest. This season we're coming into, it's going to be the building of the kingdom. Edifices that represents the kingdom. He's after cities and states and nations now. The hearts of the people within the territory. Because Jesus is coming soon for his bride. And after he comes for her and he takes her away, then all that they are devising and scheming will occur. And woe to those inhabitants who remain. Awaken, my people, for I'm coming quickly, like a thief in the night. I'm coming, sounding on the mountaintop, that those hail, I'm coming, my reward is. That's the message. I'm coming soon.